This is part 2 of showing how OnTakt and TMAC work hand in hand to make your machining process more efficient by reducing the need for operators standing at your machines for them to run continuously. With today's video, I'm going to show you how OnTakt automatically calculates how much money that TMAC is saving you every month. When we have TMAC monitoring our machines for broken or worn tools, we are basically using it as an insurance policy for our machines. TMAC is allowing us to push tools farther into their life. So what that means is that if something bad happens in the machine, it's an order of magnitude less catastrophic than if we weren't monitoring with TMAC. For example, if we were drilling a bunch of holes but the drill breaks, we don't want to continue to push the next tool, most likely a tap, into a series of holes that don't exist, since that will cause more damage to our part, tooling, or in a worst case scenario, spindle damage. So let's look at what OnTakt is doing to calculate our cost savings using TMAC. OnTakt is basically assigning a dollar value to each TMAC event that happens on every machine. We've built in a calculator here that helps the user define these values. To come up with each of these numbers, OnTakt takes a dollar value of an event that could happen and assigns a value for how often that event is likely to happen. So for the first line here, for a wear event in TMAC, we have two events: a tool changed early or a tool failure. We give an estimated cost of a tool being changed too early, and we say that out of every 25 tool changes, one of those were replaced too early. So those two numbers multiplied together gives us a cost of $1. The second event, a tool failure, is a much worse scenario. A tool breaking unexpectedly loses the tool, likely loses a part, the machine stops for a period of time, and an operator has to intervene to get the machine up and running. We've assigned this a value of $800, and we estimate that it happens 1 out of every 25 tool changes. That cost comes out to $32. So adding those together, we make the assumption that every wear event ends up costing us $33 over time. We then have a list of a whole bunch of different scenarios for each of these types of events and potential negative outcomes. Once we put in all of these numbers and hit OK, it automatically populates our boxes for each of these 3 event types. And now each time that one of these events happens, OnTakt is automatically tracking this information. If we go over to our machine view for one of our machines and we look at a weekly view, we can see all the TMAC alarms on the chart. OnTakt is directly integrated with TMAC here, so all of the information is captured right here, and we see all of these different alarms, both on the graph, and if we scroll down, we can see a list of all the TMAC alarms as well. If we hop over to our reports module, we'll be able to see the sum of the TMAC savings. So we go to events and we select a machine and date range and generate the report. We can scroll down to the bottom and see that for this machine, for the month to date, we've saved over $13,000 as a result of leveraging TMAC to run our machines unattended 24/7. So this is just one more cool feature that we've built into OnTakt to help quantify how TMAC is saving you additional money every month and makes it really easy to justify the continued use of TMAC over time. Reach out to us if you'd like a live demo that shows OnTakt monitoring a production shop and how OnTakt and TMAC together can save money in your shop by allowing your machines to run lights out unattended with your machine protected.